Shweta from Miss Pink Shoes and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing for you guys the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour full coverage foundation. You guys have been asking me to review this for the longest of the times and I'm really sorry it took me so long to do this. But yeah, I've put it through all of my tests. I've used it for full day of shoots, of outings, of sweating and all of that. And I have a complete in-depth review for you guys. So if you want to know more about this product, then please keep on watching. Alright, as always, I'm going to start out with the packaging. So this is what it looks like. It's a clear glass bottle with a white cap and it has a pump inside. I love my foundation having a pump because I can have complete control over all of the product that I'm using. I don't waste any product and it's just a lot more hygienic. So yeah, I really like the packaging. It's very sleek and classy. Behind you will find all of the details. So I'm in the shade 310 Sun Beige, which is a really good match for me. This bottle has 30 ml of product, which is standard for any foundation, and it is priced at ₹750, which I think is pretty affordable. For Maybelline, it's maybe a little on the expensive side, but their Superstay range and their Master Studio range is expensive than their regular range. So yeah, I get the price point. I'm not mad at it at all. Talking about the claims that it makes, so it says that it's full coverage, it's 24-hour wear, oil control and shine free, it's breathable and comfortable, oil free and does not clog the pores, fade and transfer resistant, and it's dermatologically tested. So I'm going to take you through each claim one by one, but before that I'm going to show you the application as to how I apply it and how it fares on the skin. So I started out by priming my skin because I always use a primer. I don't like doing my makeup without priming. So yeah, I've primed my skin first, then I'm going to dot the foundation all over the face and I'm going to blend one side using a beauty blender and the other side with a brush. So I'm starting with the beauty blender and as you can see, it's blending so easily. It looks really light on the skin and it is feeling really light and it gives me all the coverage that I need. Using the brush on the other side, you can automatically see that it's giving a lot more coverage because the brush does not eat up the product and still it's blending really easily. So the difference is that on the beauty blender side, it looks a little more sheer, more natural looking, and on the brush side, it has more coverage and it looks like you're wearing some makeup. I felt like the brush side had a bit of streakiness happening, so I used a beauty blender to shear that down and yeah, it was completely fine. I really like the texture of this foundation. It's extremely matte. I've not set it with a powder on anything and this is what it looks like. So yeah, it's extremely matte. It's very lightweight on the skin, which is something that I really love because I don't like feeling heavy on the skin. Nobody does. So yeah, I really like the texture and the finish of this foundation. It definitely does not clog the pores. It is oil free, but it's not sweat proof or waterproof. So when you start sweating and you try dabbing it off, you will see that the foundation is coming off and after a point it will start to look really patchy and bad. So when you sweat a lot, you will start to see it budge away. But if you're going to be like indoors or in a controlled environment where you're not going to be sweating too much, this is going to last on your face until you take it off. Although it claims that it's 24-hour wear, it is not. I did see it budge after 12-13 hours, but that also is a really good longevity for a foundation, and no normal person wears foundation for 12-13 hours. I shoot a lot and I do have full days of shoot, so for those days I do wear foundation for like 12-13-14 hours, so I see it last for the whole shoot day. Towards the evening I do find the need to touch it up. It definitely does not clog the pores, which is something that I love because I do have a lot of pores on my skin. However, if you have dry patches or if you're somebody who has dry skin, it will sort of start to cling on to your dry patches or the cracks on your skin. So you want to make sure that you moisturize your skin really well. If you're somebody with extreme dry skin, I wouldn't really recommend this foundation to you because it will sort of emphasize the texture of your skin a little and it will cling on to those dry patches, which is not something you want. So it is not the best formulation for you, but if you really like the lightweightedness of it and if you really want a long wearing foundation, I would recommend heavily moisturizing your skin before applying this so that it looks good on your skin. The fact that it's dermatologically tested is a big plus point for me because I break out a lot and I do have sensitive skin and I know a lot of people are sort of scared to wear foundation on a regular basis. So yeah, the fact that it's tested makes it a lot safer to be used by all skin types. Talking Talking about the shade range, which is where I was a little disappointed. So this has 9 shades in India, but abroad they have 28 shades in the range, and I really don't understand why they did not bring all the 28 shades to our country, which is known for its diverse skin tones. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know why a lot of brands do that, and it's really stupid. Maybelline or any other brand who is not being inclusive when it comes to shade range, please start doing that. And Maybelline does have shades outside India, so I don't know why they wouldn't bring those extra 19 shades to our country. Does not make sense at all to me. Luckily my skin tone is fair to medium, so I do find my shade in every foundation, but I know a lot of you deep skin girls have issues with the shade, so that is a big bummer. Also, this foundation does oxidize on the skin, so for me it just turns into a shade that's slightly darker, so I'm completely okay with that. But as the shades go deeper and deeper, I have seen that it oxidizes into this grey color, which is very unappealing. A lot of people feel like they look very dark after wearing a foundation. That is because your foundation is oxidizing. So yeah, this does oxidize quite a bit, so you have to keep that in mind while purchasing the foundation. Alright, now I'm just going to sum up all of the pros and cons for you so that you can make up your mind whether you want to buy this product or not. So starting out with the pros: A, it's easily available. It's Maybelline, you can literally buy it from a supermarket. B, it's quite light on the pocket. The price point is pretty affordable. C, it is so long wearing. It lasts on your skin without budging. Extremely matte, oil proof, and does not clog your pores, which is a big plus. It is dermatologically tested, so it makes it safe to be used by any skin type. I love the packaging. I think it looks great, and the pump just makes it a lot easier to use. It is so light on the skin that you really won't feel like you have a foundation on. You will be so comfortable, and it is quite breathable, so yeah, your skin is not gonna feel claustrophobic. Talking about the cons, the shade range is definitely a bummer. I do not like the fact that it didn't bring all the shades to India. Maybelline, you know you can do better, so please bring more shades. Second thing is that it does oxidize on the skin, which can be a huge problem, especially for deep skin girls, because it turns grey on them. The third thing is the fact that it's not suitable for dry skin type. It will cling on to your dry patches. It will sort of start to settle into all of the cracks or any texture that you have. So yeah, that is a big con. Overall, this foundation works really well for me. It is definitely going to be in my everyday vanity, because for the kind of purpose I have with the foundation, it solves most of that. So I have put the pros and cons in front of you. If it works for you, then please go for it, because it's a really nice formulation and it personally works really well for me. So yes, that was it for this review. I really hope you guys liked it, and if you did, don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, the link is down below, and I will see you soon in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.